Hello everyone, it's me, Kinsley Centers, and as you can see, we are back in Kathy's Southern Kitchen. We have Miss Kathy Adams Phillips herself. Kathy, thank you for allowing us back in your kitchen today and getting us ready for the 4th of July cookout.
Oh, it's so good to have you, Kinsley. I just love it when Kinsley comes and cooks in Kathy's Southern Kitchen. We've got some good stuff for you today.
What's on the menu for the 4th of July cookout?
Well, you know, we've always got to have some beef for our 4th of July. We're going to grill some burgers, and we're also going to grill some hot dogs. And to go on top of those hot dogs, I've got an old school recipe for some hot dog chili that came from Nip Ernie's.
What do we have to have in our kitchen for that Nip Ernie's hot dog chili, which sounds delicious, by the way?
It is amazing. It's so good. Well, you know, the star of the show is, of course, the beef, and I've got a pound of ground beef, and this is going right into your saute pan. Next, we're adding a half a cup of water. This is a really simple recipe. Hot dog chili isn't like that hearty chili that we have in the winter seasons. This is just perfect as a complement for that hot dog. And what we're going to do is actually break apart this ground beef. And we're adding, of course, the chili. Now, the recipe calls for 1 to 3 tablespoons of chili. And I know you're like me, Kinsley, because she has an award-winning chili, y'all.
Not to brag, but
yes,
I do.
Totally brag. She has an amazing chili. So I know you're with me in adding the whole 3 tablespoons.
Yeah, we'll need all 3 today.
Exactly. And of course, the more chili powder that you add, the more chili flavor you're going to get and the more heat that you're going to get.
And that's my favorite.
Yes, I know that you like that spicy. Now, we're also going to add just a little bit of garlic, about a teaspoon. That's going right in. And a good healthy pinch of kosher salt. Now, this is going to cook for about 40 minutes. We're going to put this on a medium heat, let it come up to a good simmer, and then turn it down to low until it's falling apart after about 40 minutes and all of these flavors come together. Now, one thing I do want to point out, Kinsley, you need to use a good lean ground beef for this because we're not going to drain the excess fat. The fat is actually staying in the chili, and it's one of the things that really gives us that delicious flavor that we all love so much.
My mouth is watering seeing you put all the seasonings on that lean ground beef. I mean, wow, this is definitely gonna be the perfect hot dog chili.
Absolutely. Well, let's get this on the stove, and I'm ready for some chili dogs.
Me too. Where did you get this Nip Ernie's hot dog chili recipe?
I have an old Dothan cookbook, and in this cookbook we've got the original Ernie's recipe for this hot dog chili, and y'all, this is awesome. This cookbook isn't in print anymore, but there's a lot of people here in Dothan that have this in their repertoire, and it is such an amazing cookbook.
I was able to flip through and I saw some fantastic recipes in there,
Yes.
But this is going to be the first one I'm going to try. So let's go ahead and get to decorating our chili dogs. I love my chili dog to be fully loaded, so I think I'm going to start with the classic mustard. Get a classic mustard drizzle going on there. What are you starting with, Kathy?
I'm starting with the chili. To me, that's the most important part. And I don't know, I'm just old school. I like all of that chili on my hot dog. The more, the merrier.
Well, I'm going to have to get some ketchup as well. I'm going to have to get a little bit of everything, I think.
You know, Kinsley, I've got some great toppings for you here. Let me just
do?
pull them out of the way. I know that you're a spicy girl.
Yes.
So I've got some jalapenos. I've got onions, pickle relish, everything.
The whole 9 yards. So I'm going to go in and get some onion for mine right now. Get a few slices of onion there. And then I'm going to get some relish. I'm telling you, I'm getting everything on my chili dog today. We are decorating it up.
Absolutely.
While we're decorating our chili dogs, tell us a little bit about Nip Ernie's. It was a Dothan staple.
It really was. I grew up eating at Nip Ernie's. Of course, they're famous chili dogs. And it's where my parents used to hang out. It was back in the day, the high school hangout. And all of the kids during the 50s and the 60s and the early 70s went to Nip Ernie's and had these delicious chili dogs. And of course, their cherry vanilla Coke.
I'm excited to wash down this chili dog with this because I have a feeling I'm going to be thirsty after because I'm about to decorate mine with the finishing touch, those jalapenos.
Oh yeah, I knew it. There was no way that I could have you over, Kinsley, and cook in my kitchen without jalapenos.
You know I have to have the spice.
I know that you do.
Let's get one more to make it just
look at this
a little
girl.
more beautiful.
There could not be any more polar opposite than this. I've got just my basic chili dog, and you have decorated yours
Through and through.
Absolutely.
Before we give these delicious loaded chili dogs a taste test, Kathy, tell me a little bit about your favorite 4th of July memories.
Well, we get together as a family. My father's side of the family has a family reunion every 4th of July, and we get together at Compass Lake, and we have a huge blowout barbecue and then watch the fireworks at the end of the night, and that's so special.
That sounds so special, having that family time, having the fireworks, of course, and just celebrating America's birthday.
Absolutely.
Some of my favorite memories are, of course, watching the fireworks. We love to go to the beach for the 4th of July. I remember growing up, I would have a little bit of sunburn, some ice cream, and sitting out there watching the fireworks in Panama City Beach. It was always so beautiful and just one of my favorite memories. And of course, having a hot dog as well. It's not the 4th of July without a hot dog.
No, it's not. You can't have 4th of July without these hot dogs.
I don't think so either. So let's go ahead and give it the ultimate test. I have to make sure I get a bite of every single thing of mine. And I'm telling you, this is loaded. It's a loaded dog.
It's a loaded dog.
Everyone stand back. And I'm wearing a white dress today. Probably not the best decision, but hey, don't wear white to the cookout.
That's right. That's
You're
right.
gonna get messy. All right, let's give it a test. Oh, wow.
Now you see why Nip Ernie's was famous for their chili dogs.
This is the best chili dog I have ever had. Well, we have to wash down our Nip Ernie's chili dogs with their famous cherry vanilla Coke. Kathy, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to you, Kinsley.
And happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday.